And joining me now is Ravi Shankar Prasad, BJP MP and former law minister. Mr. Prasad, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. You have done a press conference just a few minutes back from the BJP headquarters, and there you have said that the latest Hindenburg report has Congress involved in it as they want economic anarchy, and it reflects the hatred against India. One may say, sir, that it's otherwise, because the opposition is only trying to ensure transparency in what has been seen as regulatory body in question.
If you would have heard my press conference, I have covered it in detail. Last Hindenburg report, Congress meeting hullabaloo for a JPC, some moved the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court asked the Sebi to conduct an inquiry. 23 inquiries complete. One is thereafter they issue a notice to Sebi, Hindenburg in July. And the reasons for that as to why they are being called is there in the notice which they have displayed on their website. They did not reply. And now they come with this report, again a collusive one. And Congress party jumps in. After all, we have millions of small investors. You want to destabilize Indian stock market? They are. And who is the major investors in Hindenburg? Lord Soros. Who is Soros? A man having agenda against India. We all know it very well. Indian democracy is dysfunctional. Modi government is dysfunctional and all these things. India is communal. Therefore, Rahul Gandhi is in league with Soros and Hindenburg. And the idea is to cause economic instability and economic anarchy. Because there is a larger question we have raised today. Did the Congress party appear before the Supreme Court? They did not. They have got battery of good lawyers. In the Pegasus, Rahul Gandhi said, मेरा खुद का phone hack हो गया है Pegasus के कारण. When the Supreme Court ordered an inquiry, asked all those who have a complaint to submit their mobile phone, Rahul Gandhi did not. Therefore, just spitting and running away. Therefore, I said, the design is there. As far as Sebi's response is concerned, I have no comment to offer. Sebi is a statutory body governed by regulations. There is a provision of investigation, then decision, then appeal, then final appeal to Supreme Court. And the Sebi's response is quite elaborate, outlining the mechanism of recusal in case of conflict of interest. And how the matter is handled over the years is too well known. So merely Hindenburg himself required to explain its conduct for which a notice has gone comes with a fresh allegation without basis. The second larger question, Maria, is what does Congress party want? It wants the same regime of Nehruji, which put India to havoc. Mr. Narasimha Rao has to dismantle that because the economy has become critical. I salute the investors. I said in my press conference. I am repeating it. They did not panic because they have seen the game. That is the whole position.
Mr. Prasad, you're leveling very serious allegations against the principal opposition party of this country. You're saying that they are colluding with anti-India forces. The question is, what is stopping the government from taking action then, and what evidence do you really have?
I think what I have just talked to, is it not evidence or not? I think I am talking sense, Maria. Does it not make sense to you? I have outlined the circumstances. What do you mean by this? What is the evidence? Irresponsible, I am sorry to tell you that. Ravi Shankar Prasad never makes mindless allegations. Not fair on your part. Very sorry.
Okay, sir.
I have outlined all the circumstances.
Okay, so since you're talking about circumstantial evidence here,
said, what is the evidence?
My question then is that Hindenburg reports allegations. Do you think it warrants a thorough investigation? The opposition is demanding a JPC. Is the government open to a JPC?
JPC to create further instability in India? JPC to satisfy the ego of Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Congress party? I repeat, India's economy is booming globally, going to become the third economy very shortly, has become the fifth economy from the 11th or 12th economy which Manmohan Singh, the great economics prime minister, has left. Don't you see all these circumstances? That if the greater the dislocation in economy, today crores of small investors are in the stock market. I have outlined all the circumstances. The JPC is just a shame, a cover-up, so that JPC is used as a toy to further dislocate by all these types of things. You don't have a JPC to satisfy someone's ego. You must have JPC when there is grounds for it. And there is no ground for it. That's what I have spoken.
Sir, given the nature of these allegations, of course, Sebi has issued a pretty long statement. How can we really ensure that our regulatory bodies maintain their integrity and independence in the face of such allegations?
First of all, has Rahul Gandhi not made allegations against the Supreme Court? Has Rahul Gandhi not made allegations against the Election Commission? Has Rahul Gandhi not made allegations against you people, Bika Hua media? Which is the institution which they have left? There, as I always said, there is a robust mechanism available in the whole Sebi regulations, Sebi circulars being done from time to time. And today, Maria, I again repeat, I have very much felt hurt by the kind of insinuations you have made against me on your channel. I take a strong offense to it. I do my homework well, and I speak with some sense of responsibility.
Yes, sir, I'm sure, because
Don't
as senior
like
BJP
that.
leader, you have always done so. But, sir, given the nature of allegations that are being leveled, we were just asking about...
Today you have questioned my credentials.
Not at all,
Madam
sir.
Maria Shakil,
that
which
wasn't
I'm not
meant to
like.
be, sir. Sir, do you think Sebi chief's tenure should be re-examined in the light of these allegations? Because it's the government which is facing questions that, that there was lack of transparency because of these allegations and the disclosures which were made allegedly by her.
You see, the allegations can always be leveled. Then take a point that Sebi will not have non-government people on the board. Sebi will not get the benefit of important people in the field of economy who have made a global name. Take that point also. Then they will say, why retired bureaucrats are being brought, as they say in the case of Election Commission. इन बातों का कोई जवाब है मोहतरमा मारिया शकील? You come with proper allegations supported by evidence, then I can understand that. As far as the larger issue of improving the Sebi architecture is concerned, I think Sebi is almost being done from time to time. There have been so many reports. I'm a member of Finance Committee. We ourselves examine. And who are on the board of Sebi? There is RBI representative. There are government representative. There are secretary of the government of Ministry of Finance. It is a very heavyweight body. And then who are the people who hear the appeal? There are retired chief justices, then in some cases retired judges of Supreme Court, RBI retired deputy governor, etc. Then where does the appeal lie against that decision? It goes to the Supreme Court. So there is a robust mechanism, Maria Shakil, that there is no scope or room for any indiscretions. That's what I'm trying to highlight, and that's what I explained.
Yes, sir.
And I again repeat, had you heard my press properly,
yes, sir. I did
you would not
hear
have
your
been
press
persuaded to make
conference.
the comment which you made today,
Yes.
which I am very hurt today. I again repeat.
Yes, sir. I apologize for the same, sir. Sir, since you say that a JPC would perhaps become a toy in the hands of opposition, do you think if not a JPC, then perhaps an independent inquiry or an investigation should be held into the allegations that are being made by the opposition?
There has to be some basis. Hindenburg body funded by a rank anti-India Lord Soros should be a ground for investigation, which has already been examined by the Supreme Court earlier. As I said, I don't want to repeat. कुछ बात हो तो बात निकले ना मोहतरमा मारिया शकील. Therefore, I use the analogy chit politics. Someone gives a chit, demand the JPC. How many times in a month Congress demands JPC on everything? You don't run the country like this. And the larger issue is economic stability of India is very important. It does not give a room to the foreign investors that they feel shaken or jittery. When India today is having globally one of the highest FII and FDI in India. That is how you have to work.
Mr.
And that they want to create a doubting industry in India.
You know, that brings me to my last question. Since you're talking about small investors, how do you think Sebi can restore public trust and confidence in the regulatory framework amidst these allegations?
First of all, small investors have not gone panicky. Report released on Saturday. Sunday was a holiday. Then the mayhem started by Congress party. And today there is no crash in the stock market at all. Therefore, small investors, unlike in the previous time, are not at all trusting their insinuations and reckless allegations being done with alarming regularity. That's the first thing I'd like to say. If there is any scope for improvement, why not? But you make out a case for improvement. And as I said, there is a robust mechanism inside. I will tell your legal team to assist you properly, Maria Shakil, as to how many regulations, how many circulars come from time to time to reinforce any gap which are noticed even inadvertently. Fair enough. One thing more, but I don't agree with you that we don't need to profit by the talent pool of people who are working outside the government. They have done so well. Why shouldn't we? You go to many fields. How many people from non-government sector have done so well? Government sector is welcome, non-government sector is welcome.
All right, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad there, senior BJP leader and former law minister, taking all the questions with regards to these questions that are being levelled and allegations coming in from the opposition. Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV, sir.
Thank you.